Hiya friends, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel, Crafting with Lucretia. I am Lucretia. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome in, grab a drink. This is going to be a whip and chat. It's going to be a long whip and chat. So get ready, get your craft on, get your whatever you're working on with me out, and craft along with me while I work on my chicken. This is my coop sweet coop. Y'all, I've been away for the last week, doggy sitting, and I did not want to take this great big kit with me. So I took my Halloween kit with me for my Frankly Spooky, another event that I'm working on. And I left this one here. So now I haven't worked on this in a week, so I'm kind of itching to get into it. And guess what? We've got random chicken facts and trivia. Woohoo! Questions right here. Right here. Random chicken facts and random trivia questions. I may ask you a question and then I'll just tell you the answer, okay? Alright, well, let's get first with what I'm working on. You can see it's the Diamond Art Club Chicken Sweet Coop. Can you see my little friend Hey here from let me zoom in. Move Mojo. Mojo's underneath me and being a pain. Oh, that's out. Can you zoom in on him and see the little Hey? I've got some other chicken minders. They haven't quite made it here. They're supposed to be here today. Quincy's at work, so I'm trying to do my videos for the week. So wish me luck on that. But there's the little Hey. There's my first of my chicken magnets. So yes, I do have chicken magnets. Well, I have more chicken magnets coming, but I have him. And then also, I do have my chicken release papers. They're going to be in my small shop haul, but I will go ahead and show them because, you know, it's chickens. These are, I haven't fixed up this one column. That's it, column that I would like to, eventually I will do that. But anyway, the papers came in from Bee's Crafty. She didn't have any chickens. And so I was like, hey, I need some chickens for my chicken painting. And she's like, okay, I got you. Here, and she went through her computer or whatnot, however she does it. I don't know her process, but she sent me like 5 or 6 different chicken designs. I chose 2. Quincy told me I could get 2. So, I got 2 chickens. Now this one is, they're just called Autumn Chicks 1 and 2 over there in her shop over there on Etsy. This is chicken 1. Let's make sure it's right side up before I show it to you. This is chicken 1. I like the little rooster in the autumn and whatnot. So that's chicken 1. And these are glossy thick 5x4. Okay, this is what I like. I like the gloss. I like the 5x4 size. It's, you know, that's a pretty good size. This is Autumn Chicks 2. Isn't that gorgeous with the mom and the chicks and the roosters and the hen house back there and whatnot and the taupey brown background? Yes. So this is Autumn Chicks 2. And yeah, I'm the reason she has chickens now. So you're welcome. Thank you, Bee. I love you. Thank you for finding me the chickens. I know. I've been gone a week, y'all. Packages have still been coming in. Hubby is... I'm just getting stuff stacked on my desk. And hubby's like, you got more packages. You got more packages. I'm like, just put on my desk. Just put them on my desk. I got home, I kid you not, there's like 5 or 6 packages, plus about 4 diamond paintings that showed up. So, I've got videos to make, okay? So let's get started with the chicken one. Let me zoom out so you can see kind of where I'm working on. Again, with the cameras. Nope, zoom in, zoom out. There we go. I'm going to be working right here. Can you see that? Okay, can you see that pretty good? Alright, so what else am I working with? I've got my Diamond Art Club tray. Love these white trays. This fall pin, I've got my fall pin from, I want to say it was Jim's Handmade Pins. One of my first pins ever to buy. The thing is wonderful. It doesn't have a roll stop. I need diamond pin palette. If you're out there and you're listening, a fall with leaves in it. Maybe one of them motiony ones with fall leaves. Hint, 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 hint. Would love one, you know, but I haven't been on their site in a while, so I don't know if they've made one or not, but I wish they would. I really wish they would. Okay, so, and my containers, these are my Diamond Art Club containers, those pink lidded containers that they've come out with. So yeah, let's get going on this. This is gonna be fun, y'all. I have not been here in a week, and I've got some stories to tell you about dog setting and pizza and yeah, it's just been a yard care worker that dealt with a very stinky situation. Ugh, yuck. So, how you doing? Let's do the whip and chat part first, then we'll get into the questions, okay? Okay. So I've been dog sitting for the last couple days, right? Right. Well, the last week, actually. Actually, the whole last week. So from like Tuesday to Sunday late, I was puppy sitting, house sitting for a friend in a nearby city. And my dog found his squeaky toy. Don't you dare bring that in here. Dogs, y'all, dogs. Okay, so anyway, been puppy sitting, right? And on my first day I get over there, and I've puppy sat with him before. This is the couple that also owns the pizzeria, so, you know. Same friend. Same friends. They were going out of state to go have a funeral / celebration of life / family reunion. They have family where they were going. I'm not going to say where they were going because it's no one's business. They know where they went. They know they got back. But they did bring me a nice, they brought me and my husband a coffee cups from where they went, which was really nice. While they were gone, and I guess, I'm not exactly sure, I think the relative got their ashes scattered over the sea because the wife sent me pictures and they were on the boat and they had all these flowers and all these people, and then in the next frame she shows me, she's like, hey, this is from, you know, so-and-so's celebration of life. And then the next picture is dolphins jumping in the water, and I'm like, oh, okay, so she got, you know, scattered at sea, which I guess would be fine if some people want that. I don't think I would want to be scattered on the water like that. One, I'm in Missouri, so while there is water, it's not anywhere around me. So that would be kind of challenging for them to do that. I'm not anywhere near an ocean. Anywhere near an ocean at all. But hey, you know, you're respecting their last wishes, so kudos to you for that. The husband had to do, he's also a pastor, and so he had to do the speaking part of the ceremony, and I know that was rough on him, but I'm sure he did a bang-up job. He's had lots of practice of being a pastor, and he does really good work at that, so, you know, kudos to that. I'm glad they made the journey safe and sound and got there and back, and I was able to stay in their house and play with their puppies, watch TV, eat pizza from the pizzeria for free, you know, yay. Benefits of being the puppy sitter, all you have to do is call up there and say, hey, I'm the puppy sitter, I need some food. Okay, what do you want? They had it prearranged. We've had it prearranged for a while. And, you know, but yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed my little staycation. I still came over here and popped over and took care of my dog because, you know, it's only like a city away, so it's like the next city. So it wasn't super far. I could come over here, and Quincy's working 15, 16 hours, and I had to be over to come let my dog out. That is right underneath me. Hi, pup. So anyway, yeah, I did that for the week. It was tiring on me, but I did it. I enjoyed it. I had fun. Their bed slept. They're like, oh, they're apologetic for the bed, and I'm like, bed slept great. Can I take it home with me? Because they went to another vacation here a couple months ago, and they're like, hey, we apologize for the bed, and yada yada. And I'm like, I've slept on this bed many, many times. I was like, why are you apologizing for this bed? And I don't know what kind of mattress it is. The next time I'm over there, I need to look, because I need to get a mattress, because while they were on vacation, my husband stupidly got rid of our memory foam mattress. He sold it to a coworker needing a bed, and his brother was getting this new, it's some kind of fig bed. I'm not sure exactly what brand it is, but he said it was fig. I haven't researched it, but yeah, don't. It's not very comfortable. It's like sleeping on a cement slab, and it's just not comfortable. Yeah, I'd rather sleep on my couch. Let's put it that way. And I've got a comfy couch, but you guys know couches. They're not super comfy. They're comfy, but they're not super comfy. But yeah, this one's more comfy than my bed at the moment. And Quincy was telling me that, he's like, oh, I'm going to go get it. I'm like, no, you're not going to go get us in deeper in debt. You opened this can of worms. You sleep on this can of worms. And I get dibs on the couch. Okay? And he's like, it's hurting my back. I miss my memory. I'm like, you should have thought of that before you got rid of our mattress. I'm like, no, you can't always help everyone and give them everything we had. I was like, I can't afford to go in debt for a mattress. That was like a high-priced item, $500-600. I can't afford another one right now. I'm trying to save up and pay the taxes on the house at the end of the year. I'm like, no. And he's like, well, you just got paid. No, they do pay me for house sitting. They pay well. I'm not going to say how much. It's no one's business, but, it's reasonable for if you've ever done any pet sitting, boarded boarded two dogs, board two dogs at the vet prices, and see what you come out with. It's reasonable. And plus the dogs get to stay there. They got to stay there in their own home and eat their own food and be with someone that loved them and loved on them and slept with them and yeah, took them outside, took them for walks and yeah. So I had a blast, although it was challenging. The dogs love me though, but things you do for your friends, right? Right. But I'm glad to be back in my own home now. Back to doing my videos, back to life, back to reality, right? So, yeah, Quincy's been working, and yeah, that's about all I'm gonna say on that. He's been working. They've been having him work 15, 16 hours a day, and oh, let me tell you another funny story about his work. Apparently while I was gone, now my friends, they do have internet access, but I try to unplug while I'm over there, so I don't always have access to the internet except when I'm over here visiting my house, checking my email, yada yada, right? So apparently one of Quincy's coworkers got a bug in her bonnet and was griping about her work on Facebook. Now, I did not know employers did this. Well, I mean, I did because my last job, they kind of, I had someone post something on my page that I didn't know about. I was at work, and I kind of got in trouble. I'm like, I didn't have my phone on me to where it did Facebook at the time. So, but yeah, she bashed her work, and, if she had just left it at, hey, I'm having a bad day at work, yada, 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 but no, she went into detail naming names, naming dates, blaming bosses, calling corporate, every name under the book, and I didn't see the Facebook post. Okay, I never saw it. It sounds hilarious though, but then again not, because if the boss, once you start naming names and giving dates and supervisors' names out, yeah, not cool. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So of course they I guess called her in the office and told her, hey, don't do that. I mean, come on. We all have bad days at work, but we don't need to put everything on Facebook. If you're having a problem, there's better ways to handle it than ranting all over social media. I know that's the norm now, but gosh, grow up. That's all I'm going to say on that one, because it's just, and Quincy's like, hey, be warned that, my work could watch your Facebook. I'm like, so? I never talk about your work on Facebook. I barely post. My postings on Facebook are like cute little pictures. You can look it up. They involve my diamond painting. They involve a cute little picture or a GIF or whatnot that I happen to like. It's usually about owls, coffee, cooking in general. Maybe a recipe I see on Facebook. Maybe a book I want to read. Maybe something from my favorite author. I keep my stuff clean. Okay, I don't rant and rave on Facebook. You just don't do that. It opens up a whole nother can of worms when you do that. How do I know? Because years ago when I was working, one of my friends that I'm no longer friends with, she posted something on my Facebook about working with stupid people or something like that. I don't remember what it was. It was some kind of little GIF, little comic or whatnot. It was something with the Minions, related to the Minions. I remember that. And I was big into the Minions, back then. I still am. I like those little yellow stupid things. Everyone knows that they're cartoons. They're supposed to be kind of stupidish. It's the Minions. And anyway, mine said something about working with stupid people. And at the time, I was working in the field of people with disabilities, okay? People with, developmental disabilities. And back in the day, they may have called them retarded, okay? They don't do that anymore, so please don't call someone retarded if you see them out. Just don't do that either. But, anyway, this person got me in trouble with my boss, and I was at work, okay? I did not even know they had posted it. My boss came over to the work site, and they're like, you need to go and go in the computer, log on to your Facebook, and fix this. And I'm like, fix what? And she's like, get on your... I'm like, my phone doesn't do Facebook. Okay, no, it didn't back then. I had one of those little flip phones, y'all. This was like 8-9 years ago-ish. For time frame people, back when I was working. I've been disabled for like 7 years, so, yeah. You do the math. I'm not good at math no more, so you do the math, please. So anyway, my boss was like, you need to take this down. I'm like, I'm not even... My phone doesn't have Facebook on it, right? I had to leave work, go home, and they're like, well, you can use my computer at the office. I'm like, doesn't help me. My password and stuff is on my other computer at the house. Do you want me to leave work and go take care of this? Yes, that's pretty much what they made me do. And so I had to go home, delete the post, contact my so-called friend that had made the post, and say, look, no more posts like that. You're going to get me in trouble with my work, and I almost got fired because of this one post about the Minions, okay? Don't do it. And I just deleted her. And I was like, look, I can't be friends with you on Facebook because you're posting all this kind of stuff, and my work is finding it offensive because I work with people that have disabilities. Well, I mean, I did work with people, and now I'm turning myself into the client because now I do have disabilities, and this said company won't work with me and help me. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. Slap me in the face. But, okay, here's the first question of the day. Do you think that employers should be able to scroll or troll through your Facebook and see if if you're talking smack about them? Yes or no? I don't personally think they should. Your personal page is your personal page. Now, granted, should you try to keep it clean? Yes. Because, again, you never know who is watching your page. You never know what's going to be offensive and whatnot. The least little GIF will get someone, in an uproar and almost could lose your job. So you've got to be careful with what you post. Everyone is out there, social media, you gotta be careful with what you put on your personal page. That's why, yeah, I just don't do that. I am on social media. I don't really post about my social media. That's why I don't really promote my channel on my social media, because it's just like, yeah, that could get backfire really quickly. So I just don't do that. But anyway, you are here for the chicken trivia. Let me finish this little section of whatever symbol this is. Looks kind of like a rising sunrise to me, but you can call it what you want to. Let me get a couple of these drills down, and we will get on to the chicken questions, trivia, facts, and whatnot, okay? Now, these did come from the internet. I just Googled chicken trivia and answers, and it came up with random facts, random chicken questions, so, you know, we'll see. Let me get these two done, and we'll get on to our first question. And again, they are written down over here, so I'm going to have to get me a swig of soda, and then we'll get on our first question. Okay, our first random chicken facts. Did you know chickens are descendants of dinosaurs and are the closest living relative to the T-Rex? I don't know if I believe that one or not. I always thought the lizards were related, like the alligator would be the closest thing, but that's not like a T-Rex. That would be a water dinosaur. So I don't know if I go for that one. So next little tidbit, and there's a lot of this, so I may have to divide this into 2 Whipping Chats about chicken facts part 2, but we'll go for you know, this one. We'll see how long this one goes. Next little tidbit. Chickens experience rapid eye movement, which is REM, sleep. That's when we dream. And they sleep and dream in color as humans do. Now, what do you think chickens dream about? I know some of these questions may invoke other questions. And again, if you want to do something like this for your channel, Tori, by all means, grab it and go. Okay? I will send them to you in an email or something, you know. You know, you want to grab it, go for it. Or do something like this on your channel, by all means do. Next little tidbit. Let's see. There are more than 25 billion chickens in the world, making them more plentiful than humans by a factor of almost 4%. Question. Do the ones in the chicken hatchery business count? Because they hatch a lot of chickens. You know, we eat a lot of chicken, okay? Do they count briefly in that total? Because I know George's and Tyson's both, and there's other chicken, Purdue and whatnot, that they raise chickens, they eat chickens, I don't know. Maybe those don't count. Next tidbit. In 2004, the chicken was the first bird to have its genome sequenced. Another question for you. What the heck is a genome? I don't know. What the heck is a genome? I'm going to have to find out. Where's my phone? Hang on. Let me get my phone. I want to see the definition of genome. I'm not. Pause, please. We're looking up a word. If you know what the word means, let me know. How do you spell said word? Let's see. Genome. Okay. Website. GENOME. Genome definition. Okay. It is the complete set of DNA or genetic material in an organism. What? Why didn't they just say genetic material? Genetics. Sometimes words get me. Okay, sometimes words get me. So, yeah. Okay, genetics. Okay, so in 2004, the chicken was the first bird to have its genetics sequenced. Okay, I don't know what to make of that one. Moving on. Hens can lay over 300 eggs per year. That's a lot of eggs. Considering we eat a lot of eggs, yes, that's a lot of eggs. There are over 500 million hens used for egg production in the world. Aha, now we're getting in the production part. Yes, I believe that. In 2009, the U.S. Department of Agriculture estimated that over 90 billion eggs are produced in the United States alone. Well, that explains the 500 million chickens. Hens, right? You know, hens lay the eggs. Yeah. Okay, I've done that symbol. Moving on to number 4. Symbol number 4. I've got a couple of those down here. Next little chicken fact. Chickens have been farmed by humans for over 8,000 years. Holy moly, maybe they were related to the dinosaurs. I don't know. Dinosaurs were around for a long time. I don't know exactly the timetable. I did not research that. Interesting tidbit to find out. So, next question. Americans eat over 8 billion chickens per year. Holy moly. Yeah, chickens do taste good, whether they're baked, fried, or in a casserole. You know, they taste good. I'm quite fond of it myself. Okay, speaking of chickens. Chickens are omnivores, meaning they eat both meat and plants. Okay. I don't think I haven't been around a whole lot of chickens. I don't remember one ever eating meat. But then again, are worms and bugs considered a meat for a chicken? Because you do see them scratching around. Is that what they're doing? They're getting their meat in? I don't know. Things that make you go, Okay, so chickens can taste salt but not sugar, but they avoid both. Smart chicken. Who wants to see a chicken hyped up on sugar? Right? Yeah, interesting. Kind of makes me now wonder what chicken feed tastes like. Because if they avoid salt and sugar, it's not going to taste good. Sorry, my mind is getting way off the track. Okay, so that one was about the salt and sugar. Okay. Chickens lose feathers when they're stressed, much the same way we lose hair when we're stressed. I can almost believe that one because I did have, back when we lived in Arkansas, I was friends with someone that had chickens, and when they had a fox coming around, the chickens started going bald because they were stressed because there was something after them. I get that. And plus I had a friend have a pet bird, and they started plucking their feathers when they got stressed. So I can see where that would be believable. Yes, I can see that. Okay. Chicken pox has nothing to do with the chicken. I wish Quincy was here to explain this because he's been around. He's been in the chicken industry for the last we've been married for 25 and he was about 10 years on that, so 35-ish years in various companies, and he could tell you all about chicken diseases. I'm not the one to tell you about chicken diseases. That's his thing. Okay, now this next one I don't know if I believe because I don't go for that. Actually, we're just going to skip over that one because it's kind of a gross. It's about a dead or dying chicken, and we're just going to skip through that one. Mother hens turn their eggs roughly 50 times a day to prevent the yolk sac from sticking to the shell. Who has seen chickens doing that? Again, I don't really... I don't play around with chicken coops, so... I don't know. Maybe they do. The chicken is an extremely clean animal in its natural environment and preens its feathers every day. Okay. I'm pretty sure out in the wild, animals don't really take baths, so I've never seen a chicken take a bath. Maybe it's the dust bath that they're talking about. I don't know. Hang on, this drill's aggravating me. Okay, next section. Let's see. How long does it take once a chicken lays an egg for the egg to hatch? Approximately 21 days. Answer: approximately 21 days. And yes, that's because it's right there in the question. It actually says it there. Sorry, I meant for you to ask you, but input your answers down below if you know any of these. Let's see, another question. Oh, here we go. The female chicks are called pullets. The male chicks are called cockerels. Okay. When did they change their name to being called hens or roosters? I'll let you sit and think about that one for a moment. You thinking? I see the brain wheel going. Baby chicks grow fast, okay? They grow super fast. By 20 weeks, which is 5 months old, they are considered to be adults, and they will be called hens or chicks, or not hens or chicks, hens or roosters, depending on if they're boys or girls, okay? Now, another tidbit for you. What is a desexed chicken called? It's called a capone. How do I know this? Because when Quincy was with that one company for Christmas, you know how people usually get hams or whatnot? They would always give us a capone, which is a desexed chicken. Next question. How do you desex a chicken? I have no idea. What's the difference in a chicken or a hen and a rooster in taste? I don't know. They both taste good fried. I don't know. But in the advertisement of the capone, they always said that this was a desexed chicken. All I got out of Quincy was that it instead of it being raised up for breeding purposes, it was raised up for meat purposes, and so it grows bigger muscles, that kind of thing. I can tell you that one first time I ever had one, it was his first year working. I don't remember if that was at one place or another. I don't remember the name of it, and I don't want to say the name of it, but I'd have to ask him which one it was. I don't remember which company it was that was at. But they gave out capones every Christmas for the Christmas bonus. I put that thing in the oven in a regular casserole pan, right? Regular chicken. I was going to have a roast chicken dinner, so I put it in a pan that would fit the chicken and had the stuffing and yada yada. That was our Christmas dinner, right? We were broke back then, but man, we had the best chicken dinner. But I tell you, I kid you not, that chicken grew in the oven because it goes in like a regular chicken, regular normal size roasting chicken. It came out like a turkey. So I don't know what they feed them to make them grow in the oven after they're dead and plucked and processed. But yeah, that was, and every year he worked. He didn't work there too long, a couple years. But we had Capone's there for a couple years, and it was the darndest thing. I was like, yep, ready for our turkey. Half chicken, half turkey, roast chicken dinner. It tasted like a roast chicken. It was a roast chicken. But it was, by the time it was done cooking, it was the size of a turkey breast. Or of a whole turkey. And I'm like, oh my gosh. That's a trick. So, I don't know about that. Okay. A chicken's heart rate can be over how many beats per minute? Think about that one. And I will tell you, it's quick. It's quick, so it's up there. Give you a moment to think. Maybe go to www.google.chickenfacts. I don't know. Give up? Okay. Over 350 beats a minute. Their little chicken hearts are going a mile a minute, literally. Literally. I need some more wax on that pin. Okay, wax, 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 wax. There's the wax. Next question while I wax my pin. Let's see, where were we? We were talking chickens. Okay, so chickens can form complex social structures known as the pecking order, okay? And every chicken knows his or her place on the social ladder. I did not realize this, okay? I did not realize chickens were that social. Are the chickens in the processing houses that social? And then they just get off and get killed and turned into chicken soup. And they're like, where's my friend? I don't know. Okay. So, chickens hatch by pecking a hole in their shell with a bump on its beak. What is that bump called? Again, I'll give you some time to think. Time to think. Give up. It's called an egg tooth. The egg tooth falls off a few days after it's hatched. It's only there to help the chicken get out of the egg. Okay, so next question on that one. Chickens can recognize each other. True or false? You think that's true or false? I'll give you an easy one. Yep, they can recognize each other. How else do you think they have a pecking order? Because they know each other. Leastwise, if we leave them be, they know each other. Okay, true or false? Can chickens kill a snake? Yep. My grandma, she used to have chicken coops, and she'd come in and I'd talk to her. I was just a little kid back then. She's like, "Oh, my chickens killed a snake today." Why? Because it was after their eggs. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know anything about chickens back then. I was a kid. But yeah, they can kill a snake. Let's see. Let's go to the next page. How long have we been going? Oh, almost 40 minutes. Okay. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to finish this section, and then we'll have another 10 or 20 questions on for the other part, okay? So we'll make this the last question. True or false? As chickens become older, they lay bigger eggs. So as chickens become older, do they lay bigger eggs? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, another last little tidbit. A couple more tidbits. Chickens were initially domesticated for cockfighting. Yes, I had a cousin back in Arkansas. I haven't talked to them in forever, but whenever I was a kid, I remember going in Grandpa's house, and they were there visiting, and they had a prize winning rooster for cockfighting, and I didn't understand what cockfighting was, so I couldn't pet the chicken because it was a mean chicken. It would peck at me. was a fighting chicken. I don't know. I still didn't understand it, but I often wonder what happened to the chicken. Of course, now I've realized it's obviously not alive anymore because chickens don't live that long. But you know, it's just I still have that picture of that cousin with the chicken under his arm, and he's like, "Yep, don't pet the chicken." I'm like, man, that's mean to make them fight one another and whatnot. So yeah, I will let this close at that, and I'll start page 2 with another one. And we'll make this round 2 for chicken trivia and facts, okay? Alright, I'm going to finish up this little section and keep on recording. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!